Hey everybody, welcome back. So recently a company called GZAIR reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to test and review their carbon monoxide monitor and alarm. And I said yes, because after setting up and testing and building the carry rack for the diesel heater, I've started to think that it would be a good idea to have one of these. So I'm just kind of curious if this one works and if it will fill that bill. So first, before we do anything else, let's pop over to their listing on Amazon and maybe their website, and let's see what they say about it.
So here is their listing at Amazon. GZAIR Travel Carbon Monoxide Detector, IP67 Waterproof, Portable CO gas alarm for vehicle aviation camping, visual, audible, and vibrating alerts. 2-year battery life. It's currently $116, and you guys know the drill. There will be a link below and some other information the company asked me to provide. It might be an affiliate link. You know how that works. 4.3 by 1.8 by 1.3 inches. 5-year electrochemical sensor accurately detects the real-time CO level, and you can see it's got a display that looks like the battery life and the CO reading on it. There's a power button. There is a mode button that switches between the modes it can do. Battery life up to 2 years. Detects carbon monoxide 0 to 1,000 ppm with a 1 ppm resolution. Visual, audible, and vibration alarms when preset levels are reached. Portable and lightweight design with lanyard, 1-year manufacturer warranty. And do we have any information over here? We're seeing, oh, they have a nice little blow up drawing. I like that little exploded view of it. Here is some more information. There are sizes in millimeters. 95 decibel buzzer, LCD real-time display, alarm indicators visible at 20 meters. And from what I can see, this has flashing lights and vibration. And so it has a number of different ways it can warn you. It's got a hole for the sensor, an on-off button, battery indicator, CO reading, and the function selector, which I already said. And they have a little video showing you how to operate it, but rather than play that for you, I would rather show you myself, which we will do. And they have a website too. I don't know if they have any more information at their website. Let's take a look. Oh, you can get it in orange. I like the orange color. Any more information here? Electromechanical sensor, which is composed of a pump and a microprocessor. Really? That's interesting. Sound, light, and vibration. Nice. There's the size in millimeters. 2-meter drop test can be used continuously for 2 years if it is kept working 24 hours a day. Interesting.
Okay, with that being done, let's get it out of the box and take a look at it. I'm really kind of curious about it. It came just in an envelope. There's a manual. SA103, that's the model number. Carbon monoxide gas alarm is designed to detect potential toxic carbon monoxide gas in confined spaces. Yay. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Okay, introduction. There's the packing list. We should have the device, a lanyard, a screw, and an instruction manual. And length, width, thickness, weight, 125 grams. Here is the information about it, a lot of which we saw on their marketing information. Display, real-time show battery condition, alarm. So CO percentage 0 to 49 parts per million, you get no alarm. 50 to 199, you get alarm level 1, real-time show, gas concentration, red light flashes, and buzzer sounds. And at and above 200, I mean, can you even live in 200? I don't know what the numbers are, which become extremely harmful. But at or above 200, alarm level 3, it shows the concentration on the screen. You get the red light and the buzzer, and then you get a vibration. So to turn on this device, press and hold the power button for 2 seconds. It will display all interfaces in order. and enter a detection mode after a warm-up time of 90 seconds. To turn it off, press and hold the power button until it counts down to 1. Attention, turn on the device in clear open air since it will automatically calibrate. Okay. All right, so let's turn it on. Let's get it out and turn it on. And I guess I'm going to have to take it outside, and we can do that. There it is. Got a kind of a, a rubberized feel on it. It's really solid feeling. Got a bit of weight to it. Definitely doesn't feel like a toy. Looks like there might also be a little bit of plastic over the screen. Let's pull that off so the screen looks good. And let me get the lanyard on it. There it is. Where's the screw? Screw's already on the back. It's got this plastic tab sticking up there. I guess that fits in the rectangular hole on the lanyard. I guess that's what keeps it from swinging. It's got a nice brass insert too. It's nice to see. I'm not always thrilled when I see screws going directly into plastic thread, so it's nice to see an insert there. Okay, and yeah, that can't rotate. All right, let's go outside and turn it on. Okay, here we are outside. It's a beautiful day in Arizona, as long as you like 105-degree Fahrenheit sunny days, or what is that, 40.5 Celsius? Anyway, I'm going to stay here in the shade, and let's start this up. So hold it down for 3 seconds. Okay, there it is. It shows all the different elements of the display. It shows then the low alarm is 50 ppm. The high alarm comes on at 200 ppm. And now it starts down a 90-second counter while it gets itself powered on, does a self-test probably, and calibrates. So when we get that done, we'll come back and we'll give it a tailpipe test, because that'll be easy. Okay, our countdown timer is over. We are at 0 ppm. I fired my Jeep up. Let's give it a quick tailpipe test. I mean, that should be carbon monoxide coming out of there. And we'll see how dangerous this is to breathe. And it's going up. There's the alarm at 50 and alarm at 200, and it's vibrating. So that wouldn't be good to breathe that for very long, I wouldn't think. Let's give it a chance. Now it's going back down now that we're getting away from it. Still going back down to 500. Down to 300. Still vibrating. That is a piercing alarm. Down to 100, we have stopped vibrating when we passed under 200. And we are now under 50, and the alarm has gone off. So I'm gonna sit that down there, let that get back to 0. Okay, so this is my diesel heater, and I hope you guys appreciate what I do for you on a 105-degree day, running a heater to do a test, just to bring you guys some good info. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on low, and for the safety nuts in you, this garage is completely blocked off from the house, and we run the swamp cooler this time of year, and our swamp cooler brings air from outside up on the roof, pulls it through a moist pad, and pumps it into the house, which pressurizes the house. So you got to crack doors and things to let the air out. So there's no way fumes from this is going back in the house. So just so that I don't have the CO monitor in front of the heater outlet or anywhere near the exhaust, I'm going to have it sitting over here. It is turned on and currently reading 0 ppm. I'm going to put the camera on a tripod in front of it, and let's start the heater up. And I'm only going to run this at low because it's 105 out there. Well, it's not 105 here in the garage. You can see it says 36C on it, but It is hot outside. See if I remember how to make this work. There we go. We're at heat level 3. I want to turn that down to heat level 1. There we go, heat level 1. And as I mentioned, this is a diesel fired heater. It burns diesel to produce heat. The heat blows across a finned combustion motor out the front, and the exhaust comes out here. Now, in the real world, you would either want this whole unit outside and want the heat blowing through a pipe inside, or at very least you would want to pipe the exhaust completely outside. But that wouldn't work for this test, would it? Because we want to see what it would be like if you were a complete idiot and you did what I'm doing here, but you at least had a CO meter so you didn't die. And we are getting hot right now. And we are getting hot at the exhaust. So I don't want to stand out here and breathe this. So let's set this down here. And we're going to aim it right at that. Heat and exhaust are pouring out of it. I'm going inside. All right, the time is 13:49. Okay, it has been right about an hour, and the CO meter still reads 0. I'm starting to think this thing doesn't put out CO. I thought sure diesel emissions put out CO. Let's get it right up next to it. This thing doesn't produce CO. Look at that. That's crazy. Huh. 0 ppm. Yowzer, that's hot right there. Yeah, okay. All right, well, that didn't work. Let's try something completely different. Who knew? Okay, I'm so weirded out that that diesel heater did not produce any appreciable CO that I had to go hold this out under the tailpipe of the Jeep again. And yeah, it came up and almost immediately alarmed. I mean, within a couple of seconds. So I still want to know how long something can run out here before it sets it. Obviously, while I don't recommend anybody breathe what comes out of that diesel heater, that still doesn't tell me that how long you can run something that produces CO in a garage or an enclosure this size. So let's try the little Harbor Freight portable generator. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm going to set the CO meter over here, and we are going to watch it, and I'm going to start that up and show you the time. So let me get this started. My wife is going to smell this in the house and kill me. Okay, that's a little more like that. I heard that all the way in the house, so I'm still amazed that diesel heater does not produce CO. Anyway, now we know. One thing I think worthy of note, and I do really appreciate it, is the instructions are very clear. They're all in English. The English is good, and there's a lot of information, not just about how to put it together and how to use it, but how to change the battery if you need to, carbon monoxide levels and whether or not they will kill you. I said 200 ppm will kill you, but it's not. It would take 2 to 3 hours, and you'd have a slight headache, fatigue, vertigo, and nausea. In other words, just like a normal day for me. But anyway, the instructions are really nice, and I do always appreciate that. The pictures and labels are clear and concise, and I always appreciate that, and I think it deserves to be noted when it happens. So, what's my opinion on the GZAIR SA103 carbon monoxide monitor and alarm? I'm actually pretty impressed with it. The build quality seems to me to be absolutely excellent. There is no plastic toy-like feeling about it all. It's held together with screws, not clips. The lanyard on it is well made and all metal. Got a nice rubber feel to the outside of it. It really feels like something that's high quality and will last for quite some time. And I have to admit, and I know this isn't a toy, but I've had a lot of fun with it, and I've learned a lot. I never ever would have believed that diesel heater did not put out any appreciable CO. Again, I want to stress that it's still probably not safe to breathe what comes out of it, but I'm just amazed at that, and I never would have known that without something like this. So this works really, really well. I think it's something that everybody should probably consider having if you have a lot of gas operated equipment, propane operated equipment, things like that, or if you spend any time in a tent, with a kerosene heater or anything along those lines. A very, very valuable thing to have. I highly recommend this one. I like it, and I'll probably revisit it again after a period of time to let you know how it's working. Anyway, thanks to GZAIR for sending this out. Thanks to you guys for watching my videos, and the information and links will be in the description below.